Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez are still entangled in a legal dispute over Lane's alleged shooting of her feet in the summer of 2020. Daystar Peterson, popularly known as Lanez, has been vehemently disputing the charges against him for the past year, which include felony assault and carrying an unregistered firearm. He entered a not guilty plea to the accusations. During a pretrial hearing in February, Megan and Lanez took to social media to exchange accusations, with Megan sharing texts she claimed proved Lanez's guilt. Lanez was handcuffed right there and taken into custody in court on Tuesday after a judge ruled that his tweets about Megan violated court orders prohibiting him from contacting or mentioning her. The trial has been scheduled to begin on September 14th, but in the meantime, let's go over how we got there. Megan Thee Stallion claimed on August 20th, 2020, that Tory Lanez was the gunman who shot her in the foot. This happened after a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house on July 12th, 2020, the first time she publicly accused him or anyone of being her shooter. Megan claimed in an Instagram Live video that Lanez's publicist was spreading false information about the shooting, which was why she was hospitalized and underwent surgery. Megan said in the video, "Yes, this N-word Tory shot me." Lanez was arrested for having a hidden weapon in a vehicle, but not for allegedly shooting Megan. Lanez was released on bail of $35,000. According to reports, initially the LAPD had difficulty finding witnesses who could assist with their investigation. In addition, according to some early reports, Megan's injuries were caused by the broken glass rather than a gunshot. But so far, this is what we know from reports and records. Megan filmed herself hanging out poolside with Kylie Jenner at her Holmby Hills compound on the evening of Saturday, July 11th, 2020. Megan and Tory were reportedly hopping between pool parties on the night of the incident, according to TMZ. The rappers were spotted on Instagram Live with Kylie Jenner, who was hosting a pool party at her Holmby Hills home. Around 4:30 a.m. on July 12, 2020, Los Angeles police officers reportedly were contacted about a disturbance near a Hollywood Hills residence. When officers arrived, witnesses reported hearing people arguing in an SUV just before gunshots were fired. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were involved in a dispute while riding around in the SUV, according to a statement from the Los Angeles Police Department's Hollywood division. Lanez reportedly fired his gun several times when Megan attempted to exit the vehicle, striking and wounding Megan in her feet. According to people familiar with the incident, Lanez told Megan to "dance, bitch," before shooting her, but Lanez's camp has denied this detail. Lanez was arrested and charged with concealing a weapon before being released on bail later that morning. Police later confirmed that a victim had been taken to the hospital for treatment of a foot injury. Megan later identified Lanez as her shooter on Instagram Live, which was widely rumored at the time. She also posted graphic photos of her broken foot. The identities of all the passengers in the SUV that night were yet to be revealed. However, Kelsey Nicole, Megan's friend, later claimed she was in the car on Instagram shortly after the incident occurred. Megan further stated that Tory was accompanied that night by his security team. According to preliminary reports, police discovered Megan, Tory, and an unknown woman in the SUV at the time they made the arrest. According to initial reports, Megan Thee Stallion was rushed to the hospital to be treated for having stepped on glass. But the rapper revealed on Instagram that she was shot as a result of a felony that was against me and done with the intent to physically harm me. Megan was escorted to the hospital by police officers, where she underwent surgery to remove the bullets. However, 4 bullet casings were found at the scene. Hospital reports checked out her story, revealing that shrapnel was inside Megan's heel. As the case has been entered into the courts, it needs to be said that there is no video to support either party, although there are videos on the internet showing the arrest. A woman who is said to be Megan was spotted with her hands up in the air as the police assessed the situation. The video also shows another woman who was on her knees on the ground and closer to the SUV. Megan later said, "I'm incredibly grateful to be alive and expected to make a full recovery." While she may have spent the rest of the time in the hospital, Lanez was also sent to the police station, where he spent some hours before being posted for bail at $35,000. He was charged with a felony because his firearm was concealed. Megan Thee Stallion went on Instagram Live weeks after the incident to confirm that Tory was the shooter. "That N-word Tory shot me. Yes, you shot me, and your publicist and people are going to these blogs lying and shit. Megan said. The rapper revealed more details about the incident, claiming that he shot her as she attempted to flee the car. Megan also admitted that she did not tell the police what happened that night because she was concerned for her and Lanez' safety. The cops arrived and I'm terrified. What the hell is going on with the cops? Police are shooting motherfuckers for any reason, she added. Tory Lanez was officially charged with shooting Megan after nearly 3 months. Tory Lanez broke his silence on September 25, 2020, after remaining silent on social media and in the press for several weeks following the incident. There's a time to stay silent and a time to speak. I said all I could say on this, he wrote on Twitter. Tory then released Daystar, a 17-track album in which he addressed the shooting allegations as well as his relationship with Megan. Tory claimed on the project that he was being framed and that he was the target of a smear campaign. In addition to calling Megan a liar, he attacked several celebrities who had publicly condemned him, including Kalani, J.R. Smith, Chance the Rapper, Asian Doll, and others. Many celebrities have spoken out on this situation. Rick Ross and Tory exchanged tweets after Ross chastised Lanez for releasing an album about the shooting. J.R. Smith of the Los Angeles Lakers called Tory a clown for shooting a woman. Lanez was dropped from Kalani and JoJo's collaborations. T.I., Chance the Rapper, Trey the Truth, Bun B, Halle Berry, and other celebrities also reacted to the news. 50 Cent posted a meme downplaying Megan's claims, but after hearing the full story, he apologized. Lanez was arrested on a charge of concealing a weapon in a vehicle, not for allegedly shooting Megan. Lanez is under arrest on charges of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded and unregistered gun in a vehicle. According to prosecutors, he personally inflicted great bodily harm. If convicted as charged, Lanez faces up to 22 years and 8 months in state prison if convicted. So Lanez' legal problems have worsened, but the ultimate consequences will not be known until everything is played out in court. Lanez pleaded not guilty to 3 charges brought against him by the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office on November 18, 2020. Unfortunately, Lanez' life hasn't exactly been smooth since then. Lanez was cuffed and taken into custody during a court appearance on April 5, 2022, for allegedly violating pretrial orders. For these violations, Judge David Hereford increased Lanez' bail to $350,000. I want Lanez to go to jail, Megan said of what she hopes will happen to him. The trial is scheduled to begin on September 14th. Lanez could face up to 22 years in prison if convicted. There have also been rumors of deportation. Do you think this is a punishment Lanez deserves? Let us know in the comments.